Hey everyone, happy day 2 for our gratitude challenge. How are you feeling? How'd you go last night? Did you use that gratitude before you went to bed? Did you feel a difference? Did you feel that you woke up on a more positive note? And when you woke up this morning, did you go straight into straight into gratitude, or do you feel it a bit difficult? Was it a bit of resistance? So, this morning's gratitude challenge, what we're going to do is talk about something that's recently, or something that's really troubled you or caused issues within your life, from either a traumatic event, a relationship breaking down, something that's happened that hasn't been good, that hasn't felt good, that you thought was really, really yuck and bad and really negative, had a negative impact on your life. So today is going to be a bit difficult, though it's just trying to, help you understand that in any situation, there has to be, you have to be able to find a positive. Even if it's, you're really hurt and you still have all those, unwanted or shadow emotions, I guess. There has to be some sort of light. Otherwise, how do you move on from that? How do you let go and release whatever it is that you don't need any longer? So for me, I'm going to talk about something that I did, and I'm very about it. That I did do this, like it's taken a little bit of time for me to actually work through it, was last year. I think it's since we owned our first business, I really sort of didn't take care in our taxes. And, for the first year we were sort of more looking after our business rather than worrying about all the other stuff and just trying to get it through our heads what we had to do. And so anyway, we got a fairly big tax bill for our first year, which is not a bad thing. We made the money, which was great. Though the second year, I put away money and I had enough there for the tax, but then for some reason we started using it for different things. And this really caused an issue, because when our next tax came, we didn't have the money. And again, it just kept flowing on and flowing on. And yet I wouldn't take responsibility for what's happened. And I didn't do anything to put into place to try and rectify what I hadn't done. I just wanted to push it away so I didn't see it, honestly. That's what I did. I didn't want to know about it. It freaked me out. I just didn't want to know. I was worried about what I was going to do, and this caused a huge, big turmoil inside me every single day. Yet I wouldn't do anything about it because I was too fearful of it. So it wasn't until probably 2 months ago or a month ago, the time just runs together for me, I got another tax bill. And anyway, I freaked out. I lost it. And I honestly thought that I was going to have to end my business, because what happened was we need the money. We need to find the money to pay our tax back. What do? I got us into the situation. It was awful. We were into debt even more for money that's not even paying anything off. It's just for tax. That's what I had in my head. It's tax. Ugh. So angry towards it. That's our money. So I had all these negative emotions about this thing that's going on in my life, right? So. And I felt the victim. It was my accountant's fault. It was someone else's fault, blah, blah, blah. I'm the one who chose to do what happened. I'm not going to, yes, there's other factors into it, but I still need to take the responsibility for what I did and what I did not do in creating the situation. So that was very negative for me. It had a major impact on me emotionally and mentally, because I thought I wasn't going to be able to do what I want to do in life. And going back to my 9-to-5 job, that's not the end of the world. But in a way it was for me too, because I have done so much work in allowing myself to grow into who I am today, that I don't think I'd fit back into that mold. And I don't want to fit back into that mold, and it wouldn't work well with me anymore. So what came out of this positive thing was, what the positive effects were out of this. And it took a little while, and it took a lot of support, and it took for me to get vulnerable to share my story with others, is that I connected with some really amazing women who gave me unlimited support and help in what I was going through, and to understand that I wasn't going through it myself. So that's my number one positive, is understanding that I wasn't going through this alone. The second one was I got in contact with an amazing amazing financial planner, Laurie Briggs, and she's actually helped me work through so much crap. Like, it's ridiculous to get all our chickens' eggs in line. I don't know, whatever. I'm so bad at those things. So she helped me understand where my debts were, where our money was at, all that kind of thing, what we need monthly. And to start with, it was so scary, like, for something I didn't want to see for so long. And it was scary because we hadn't been taking responsibility for our money at all. And so now we have it all set out. We know exactly what we need to do. We have a plan. We have action steps. We know exactly what we're going to do. So now we're empowered. We're empowered with our money, with our life, and understanding which way we need to go. So that's my second positive. The third positive is knowing that we can totally do this, and we can, we can get out of debt within like 3 years, everything except our mortgage. And for us, that's huge. That's absolutely massive. And this is what gives us that motivation to keep going. So the motivation to make a change, to keep going. It also helped me really understand, and maybe this even could be the number one, I think, is that with my business, I really didn't understand. Mossy had to come and find me. I didn't understand how important my business was to me and my lifestyle that I was having. I absolutely love my business, but I've been playing small for so long. Like, I need to do this course, I need to do this thing, I need to get better at that. So it has really made me step up and really understand what it is I want within my business and my life. And this is what it is. It's being me every single day. It's connecting to nature. It's talking to women who I can help and nurture and love and support, and they do the same to me. That's exactly what I want to do. And if this hadn't happened, I still would have stayed in that space of staying small, of being disempowered with my money, all that kind of stuff. So where in your life that something has caused you so much hurt or change, or those negative shadow emotions, where has that happened, and can you see the light out of it? So another thing, say a relationship ends, okay, what positives can come out of that? You might not think any to start with, but did it really make you understand that you weren't right for that situation anymore, that you deserved something better, that what is it that came out of it? Did you start looking at what it is that you actually want in your life? It's things like this that you really get to actually start to listen and understand in. And these lessons in life that we're given, we can really see the positives that come out of it if we allow ourselves. Now, when it comes to death and all that kind of thing, it is very difficult to find a positive out of it. And I understand that. I know. But there is some light there somewhere. Did you get to meet someone else from it? Did you get to go, well, my life is worth living, I'm going to start living it? What has been a chain reaction in some way that has led to something positive? Really dig deep for this, beautiful people, because when you do, you find a light in every shadow. And when you do that, you're empowering your life. You're making it so you can actually move forward. You can do, you make these choices to stay in the present and the now, and to say everything's a blessing. And yes, to understand that these things do happen and they do hurt, but know that you can move forward from that. What did I learn? What can I change for it for next time? So for me, I'm never going to go back to the person that I was, 2 months ago. And from the lessons I've learned, I'm never going to do that again. So do you see what I mean? It's just finding that positive light in any situation. And it can be so difficult in some, because I have been there. I fully get it. I understand. But trust me, it is worth doing. I promise. I hope you have a beautiful day, and so much love to you, and happy second day gratitude. Woohoo! Bye.